as group winners. They have won the group. They have not just qualified.
With 2
matches na here boni nyina the ebesi bia no omo ye group winners. Intrinsically his boys were not motivated until they went down, and I say almost they will face defeat
in front of their fans.
The coach called for 40,000 people to be at the stadium. The stadium was full to capacity. When they realized we will not lose this game, Debbie, we will not sit down for Ghana. And I listened to one of their journalists who says for them, if team be show the 11th November stadium, it shouldn't be the last place team in the group. He doesn't care to mention the name Ghana because he's not dealing with Ghana, but he's dealing with team now WhatsApp power group. And the show I will fear there. They wouldn't allow that.
First defeat.
Now, and now Osha Black Stars a squad now, and I say line up a coach at the age now. Now a clear say Adiabako and now coach Utuado. Now Jimuna Ope. Coach Utuado wanted a win at all costs.
Okay. Now
the Biamekacho say your willingness, what you wish to achieve, and then what you have the capacity to achieve, and your pet. Yes, I ain't Nankanya Haniate.
Okay.
Nanu na menamayi me kusi me kwa grade school nam tanos wa ne se
John William
o se kwa me despite the Tesla na be si kwa no nipa be treta ni obi yi phone obi na mhwa na msi ye kamisu obi na bi twama ngomo ha me o. It's what you wish, and just say you have the capacity, coach, no wish say go benya win. Only capacity no benya win. So this is how I set it up the team na yana wape Black Stars omo starting lineup no at the ato page no so ma etie for etimi a follow and community.
Okay.
I started with goalkeeper Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, and obo Alidu Seidu, Razak Simpson, Kingsley Schindler.
Boy,
only 3 players out of the 11, and I said 10 outfield players, 3 penalty defenders, and that is a clear intent that you want to go for the kill, you want to go for goals, you want to go for a win. Into Razak Simpson of Nations FC.
Now I'm a Blasters lineup now.
Alidu Seidu of Star Rene and a Kingsley Schindler. Afe coach na ball Abdul Fattah Isaku, Jordan Ayew, Kudus Muhammad, Ibrahim Sulemana, Gideon Mensah, Elisha Usu, Michael Beidou. Sorry, the defenders Michael Gideon Mensah, Alidu Seidu and Razak Simpson. Omona 3 defenders are coach no. Edu Ejina Park no. It clearly now or adwene say or person attack your opponent no show opponent no nyam kunimdie na adwene mu de opeso ye 3 defenders Alidu Seidu into about 3 back system.
Razak Simpson
Alidu Seidu on the right side of the defense, left side Gideon Mensah, central area original Razak Simpson of Nations. And what the Abdul Fattah Isaku operating as a left wing back.
Yes.
Left wing back. Kingsley Schindler as a right wing back. Obo a midfield of Ibrahim Sulemana, a double pivot. Ibrahim Sulemana, any Abrante Elisha Usu.
Yes.
Omonim and Odi Kudus Muhammad Ejina. And I for deploy 3 players up front. Jordan Ayew the captain leading from the middle.
Yes.
On the left, or the Abrante the thing at the left Okobo this man Michael Beidou
and
Elisha that side left inti sa na coach na e package team na busapanyi we decided so be attack we decided so be only 3 defenders no attack na ya am catch us what say yisu ado ayi kokuma say high for na from 3-4 no aw mo ye accounting no we are almost debit the receiver, credit the giver. Need Marco. Debit the receiving account. They say no mami and sape. Debit all incoming values, credit all outgo. No makan some say. I didn't go for iki. I'm saying you wouldn't even go kabi. Nana mini pa bako. Only Ghana jimamundi. Imano foko. Na teacher ni ba class accounting. Or buy said this you know imano foko. Sorry, you know aka debit all incoming values, credit all outgo. No choice that say. honi asem no ba bi e wono enti 3 back na to ado boy ne de wabo na kire saying what is the idea behind it what dey then you play the 3 back
duties
you want to gain what there na person unya nti a wo se team no so mo go 3 back no there na person unya when you go for a double pivot with one creative midfielder in front of them what do you want to achieve there na person will achieve on tiase ni ma de kro otoado de metuma ka cho man the next 10-15 years kura that's one page ma fufuro bi anya no se we ya no otenwa bisabanyi ohunu he because oni me enti coach no he went into the game with a clear attacking intent but the understanding of that intent expressed on the understanding of it
how to implement it
is also a game na ebon makacho se Palancras Negras they were playing a game intrinsically they were not motivated to play they needed the intrinsic motivation of defeat staring at them say Ghana na ebe show mo no and so in the first half if we really understood the principle of how coach na send your man because opponent na ebe na adwene no ball na hia no na say ga yetimi enya bibi at the free first half them
we scored first
that be enough we should have created more scored more so that time money be ba mo so no a game done. You will try because try as the Palancras Negras did. They could not. Sana Centroni na Ochro sports ewo mukromo na betro. Because se from bombarding Ghana area no obo na keeper yi obo na bopo obo na boba no we have kobo bi I say hard luck na they no. Try as they did. They could not, but they didn't have to try because opponent no neighbor which is Ghana no ye nim de ye park no so
na say here we scored first save the penalty it was when ye nya dem bi
o she baako na o save penalty wonya hwe obom just opponent no neighbor no was sa it is Ghana but we dey Angola na ye omo bo no the coach needed to inspire the boys. He just had to inspire the boys. He needed to make substitutions, bring in some of the players on the bench. Omo they no more motivated to come and play. And that boy in number 9 JC, or TSC Park, so we all could see that the guy was coming in with huge motivation. And young one was obey go no. And young one was able to pay a branch obey go no. Enti ubusasa na ese ye day. Ebra first half and mama more Jordan Ayew about, so I'll come and discuss Jordan Ayew and tell you some facts about Jordan Ayew.
Okay.
Jordan, a boss African goalkeeper Neblu. He underestimated what Jordan could do. That was a penny say, we ni pano mo breya. And crash on to for bua fatao and for mount.
Yes.
Nanubi. We are many Reverend Isha, Jovia or as of fitemna, Mikoye Kamojuma Kakra. Na 1 week bi enso ewo akiri ho na so 1 week ne basa ya mankura na sesa nkonya no but abusu panyin form wo fie wo di 45-50 mema panyin fo eko 60 ya jiska dia ye mo mfa bi manyina ye mo sesa nkonya ne bi enu bi goalkeeper no nanka wo goalkeeper na blue de den na player boy na English Premier League be gina ball ho a wamfa bu amajoda yi ofa zo timi monnya hwe akoy de bia obose it a brand adwene pass so say the ball could land in the net no now it's too late for him already tricky konachi e fly na nsa anka ball no it was a very good attempt from Jordan Ayew scoring from about 35 yards out and the ball no eto atem na buzapan a free penalty Emma goalkeeper Manaf and Manaf Ghana ni bi onim ni bia no Manaf, in terms of saving penalties, you're here. You could bought tournament with Japan, and them the main tournament, the first game, no. Yeah, J4, it's a 4-1. Jordan she goes, I give him. And you Chile. Ekobom is a third and fourth, not a cheap penalty. In terms of penalty saves, again, the player no ball penalty is money. That baby I'm bala bob fine there.
And then often I say goalkeeper on the bed die.
Ghanaian goalkeepers are moving to minimum. Yeah. Unsa be out as a penanka na ombo Europe no. Ye kroma Obe try to be Ghanaian goalkeeper because they don't normally move. Ghana goalkeeper move. Eti or try so ball after Vivi no person wey penan kadibia and a goalkeeper eche no e de MI. Obusapan in the second half. Ebra ye ba second half. Yes. My expectation any. Okay, so Ghana
now think yenye den.
Ghana na ye here win. Angola no qualify as group winners. Underline that. What would you know? Financial utrim say Angola qualify as group winners. Enti as group winners no. Angola born na all born. Ono se born here draw so lose only problem. My expectation was that the least expectation there all for my expectation say we must seize the game and possess the game. And be threatening our opponents, even if we are not scoring.
Yes.
So that Omunye encouraged to come at us because they will feel that Bonnie and Yomo, so man, careful, no more desire, so by so you better show me, baby. And we will seize the game. Yen yaje born the able. And ye creating openings. And ye cutting their defense open wide. Maybe ya bona fan, Chani, a bona keeper, then they know that Charlie Nkofone by pa. Ghana for ba pa.
Then you're careful.
So that they will be careful. But in this game that I was watching in the second half, anytime the Angolans wanted to play, they play. So much about numbers on Bobia no more. And Obia all shake game ni bia with TV Subiano. And who said the equalizer was coming and go to Beba. Obia Ojo Boni Bia. And him Angola was score. And they scored them. Wow. Now, coach at the Osman Bukari Ebem. And what a branch did Ransford your book in his daughter Ebem. And what Ernest Nyama Ebem.
Yeah.
So now or like for like change. Now person who did you to ado nyade na baako and am dey ma no akora so aba.
Okay.
Ye ba second half no. Ye bo double pivot. Ye here win no. And ye bo two holding midfielders. And the opponent no enye clear intent is a ball no. Na ni abreso do bebrebe.
Yes.
The least the coach could do was to take out one of the holding midfielders. And Enra na Ibrahim Sulemana of Atlanta. Ne ball no form kakra compared to game na or the man nano yane Sudan a boy. So you take him out, then you bring an attacking minded player. Na for Elijah Usu enya all the midfield mop up duties instead number 6 no because Angola for person building power even though Fredina original midfield on so obo Pate ebo Salis ebo your best midfielders na say Freddy e won element no obi antimi omuntimi ntake no
sure
why here 3 times Freddy no original midfield Ghana parade 3 times what for midfield but no more pretty wings obi o game bia say they were building from the wings.
Yeah.
Eti bono mo bo free wings one there. Adentina yen season medal no. Nank you take out one of the holding midfielders so that ye mom ye be possess still ne able to hold.
Because say yen mom ye attack.
Able to hold him.
We have nothing to defend.
Na there mo bo pan say bra. Ko for na take awie no.
Zini by move 58 minutes.
Yeah.
6 minutes time. No what take.
Bon no my kura na nko mo be hye so mo say penalty bon no mo bo no munya bia e ko hye. Enti ebra omo take no we na we expect say ese ka yen na ye ni abrese ye koshegu yen enank ye ni abrese e bia ye be take lead no no omo say boy na
I kept asking this question.
Unim ade ba ko esi ya e mo pa Jordan Ayew epic ball na when we say Fatau Isaku and as one of the players advertises say oberan
All run
ye mo through pass e nhia no ni agina ni dia dan oni ababa yikromo Kudus jebo na wingers no any attackers na ye fast run ese popo no hia ne na no na o de ba na se emu asia na wadan ni na wabọ konfia na wasey no Angola for no kire ye saade ne with 2 touches Bona it nearly resulted in a red card or a penalty but Manaf me be bona basopa o yisu na adwene pa. He needed to block the player. Yes, akwana ba be bobo na because wa control ball na wie ayi ball na fa no ho. And Manaf ebe impede player no outside the penalty box. Very intelligent on his part. omo boss through pass no e na ba ko so still abrante fire opia so akose no but yeah there anytime be nya sa opportunity no very close to their 18 a ese about through pass bia no ye player na bedi no no mo through pass ne e coach nje no tetre ne nsa koso no easy sama catch o mra bi mka chaw say so who said the typical Ghanaian coach ebe gina touchline no atia ma bia kudus omo boa o onkawe o omo say ankrofo ye bi enti wo so to ado be gina ho bo so timi bodie bia fatao wo boa wo ni de oye akware nte hwe ase on communicate hwe
pepe nani o tia musai
coach no wo mu akwa ba ko ni gina yesi otimi yesi no ma ye bibi no ni ma de kro but eso ye bi na camera na to no so etubo so to ado no a otimi ye ni se ba bi o de sa change acha akwa no mo control na obi kura bono papa ni wo ye ni se tro na azo mo ngoyi he does not understand the principle na nkofo Pep Guardiola team gina no e bibi no ye say bo hu ansa bo na kodi hala no ma twa se wa hwehwe bia hu sa nkofo no ye yo mo nsa bi ana o to ado so gina tachira wo bodia no ye say no so mo ntunsi mo so mo bo no constance ni mo hu di o to ado pa kire abuja panyi no kwase mo ni say Angola for decide so mo lose game no they did not lose yen there na there mo body so to ado say na Angola for more hungrier than us send to ado dia ka say won resign or does your blasters coach or see opponent na we win group no no or you more hungrier na come de no opponent we did their main and the bia ko see them and the bia hye fridge mu or what you obedi no be na watwe mienu ko ana wo sori ano panyina wo ni di ye
boy hungry
ana panyini ne say na come de nkofo no che ye ya ye ni di be na watwe mienu no be panyi o to ado dim di o ye
pepe me ba wo so bio that boy Razak Simpson enra wa bie kwan bi dia ma local players ana ba ku bi na abetom so fa kwa ba bibia boko
nyame adom
ana so wani abre bi say ya betre enra the blasters of Ghana what happened Kim Nankasa ding ni see ne ye peden ye intent ne saying
your course you lose it eventually nyame so ye adom ema ye nya draw
draw na ye say ko
ana uko bobo na oni opponent bobo we wabo 31%. Opponent na wo hia goal no wabo ni about 532 passes. Wow, so about 249 passes throughout the 90 minutes of the game. Opponent na only here win emfanye no. Ye no na ne passing accuracy 84%, na Ghana passing accuracy 69%. Opponent na only here born only here no. And now omunya 6 corners. The whole game na your boy ni na no Ghana enya one single corner. If you put all that together, a day na now pay a game no.
What was it? Nay
obviously no plan, no identity, no philosophy, no style, no vision, no and no one is here Germany paradi 11 players in a park so
to mama me ba higher koma 87.9 FM mama kwa ho mano somra ye ni aduma bedi abranche we pepe time me kai na pa ye under 20 World Cup no obekai
of course
the last penalty kick no I didn't go bebe to open ya mo ajumo akwa baba koma FM so okumase
Akuma FM mini amejo so
awade adom ye ho ye pa na won so ho tesai
mini anyame adom awade ho
bonya ye nkomo no nemom the last penalty kick under 20 tournament na bra ode to ho in 2010 now be a South Africa eventually adwene net saying how did you make it
mami na wase na me jump in from studio na baby obi eche wa Akuma FM na fit kese so Asante region wa bia mo cha Kotoko supporters ne team ni na ne o pan for 15 years ye chomo na edi time na me ko club kwa na me kwa na emi je na emotion kakra na pass na confidence na me ko na me ba bi ko so mi ti hey, now boss and what will happen, and I'll show you what happened. And as after as soon as I'm a bobo of Ghana, I'm to say whatever it is, I need to make a name for myself, for my family, friends, and on my now, I'm a boy and worker.
Exactly.
And it is by His grace and our confidence in one. And you see our team, then you're able to win through the Africa or Rwanda as a record World Cup with Egypt. So the lack, everything was there, but was the confidence number one by the grace and I'm meeting the born tournament. But now never be because we were making part. We come on them state. The definitely we are didn't play Egypt here. We do Ghana, so let's have a bath. We do Kumasi Akubikum here. But you know, when you are in a footballer, this kind of games and a tournament games like this, you know, you need it in your career.
Zima Badu, and I need dinkum way. I think what young say, Enra, sa courage na some 15 years ago. Now one. Enra, your team ni young who sa courage, the Blasters. Enra game, it was a game where we needed a win to stay alive. And no crown and never for young qualify, but now a my line flying kakra. What happened, Adingo?
So, and now, what happened yesterday? Now, what happened yesterday to 4 years and a half years ago? Because, first, no, teams 16 Kurano. Now, a gallant supporters, and I'm gonna for Yakobo qualifiers here. They don't even ask about how to qualify you. Or maybe Sakura ever first watch the cup. A few time ever first watch the cup, I be do Sanders. Any free Sanders, any about sing, any about quarter, any about 116, and the 2-time goal stitches. And I be drew since your qualification in team. And starting now, when I mean, said that we are not the corner air cup corner. See, I see you are a man and the middle of the man. July 2023, we interviewed with Sister Station B, and I'm catching myself. If care is not taken, qualification to major tournaments will be problematic. And no, a very and be grower. And they didn't win. Yamaka and Nabano, but Yamama and I got out from Muslim with Yamama, I mean, you have 18 years. The kind of experience, Nima even 14. It's not easy into a casa. And we say it can be an eye casaqua because that's what we do football. And then my city can say, you football coming as one casa. And if football coming to me, call Italy, and I am coming to me, maybe the area coming on self, I mean, and football is saying now, you know, you give me. And I'm looking at the Ghana qualifier. I have a TV station and coming on more contract. Oh, outside by the Akameko, but Ghana qualifying to contract and muscle. That means my Lusu, baby. You are young African country, Akma FM. Sports is for Muslim Belusu because we didn't go home. We are supposed to squash a model backup. In the Opian time will be an Adiano. Estati Ache. And I can, I say, a quan, you much Bakubia. Yeah, I can say, Tina, I can say, and you, if you are much back on Alpha. Now, I near doing much back. Yes, you, because why I have to a born. Not everything say a day. If after 3 years, what try for quick solutions and an emphasis, you need to change the strategy. And we still continue with quick solutions. Oh, when for quick solution, we qualify for African Cup. When for quick solution, we qualify for World Cup. And the tension in the country will be a World Cup. Emphasis. Because quick solution, Abayo said, outside, cover good players. The players have talent, world class players. They are doing well in their clubs. Why are they struggling in Ghana? Because now, most of them doesn't know the terrain now very well. Apart from terrain, no, we still know from national under 20 and under 17. How many players there? So you are bringing an entire new team who they are coming into terrain now. They are not comfortable. They don't know the culture, socialization, demand of our supporters. Pitches, never be great. If you do how then it's a problem. The problem didn't start a new game. No. The problem has been there for more than 5 years. and if you say we no matter back afa quick solution. For now, let's all say we are not ready to go to the African Cup until we are free. The team is not that too good. You have a good players here, but the team is not that too good to go to AFCON. The CAF, you might countries in every 16. I could do 24. In Africa, the Antian qualifier. We need to admit, sir, in Yamako, we are not too good for now.
Dingo, how did we get here? Problem na pa shemame. Any sense? What the can come? When 16 countries and enable AFCON no crown and Kobe. Now that the number is being increased to 24, we can make it. Your problem na pa ding as a nation.
No, I am na it mean blame one. And you man kitty. Would be a massage and I emphasize the can and I can't be anyone of the greasy. And now, Mr. No, baby, and I make a boy, Raho. Sir, green like Nisha go, Nanko for jubility. Not Angola equalize and people are jubilating now. You need to realize we have a problem. This is our gallant blasters, you. Our personal way of Campua. And conform over Campo the share Yakeke, and on business. It's more than 2 years mobile match. They will taxis, they will motors, and go forecast. By the black cyber match, people are paying, say, the team should lose. And I'm coming here. And I'm saying that's how we have gotten to. Now, the issue about this is the biggest weapon as a nation, where we get our good players from, national under 20, under 17, under 20. And if you are now Ghana Premier League, you know, you have been a kakran walk outside. I could find over to Matthew and more. Give me a go press. Can be what in them by 3 or 4 be not off a more because now a Premier League, yes, you know a ball. Somebody could not go high enough for no ball. You have Mohammed no ball or just a morning liberty in Rama. Now, say, it's 2001. We form a court at the 20 World Cup and on mobile. They promoted a lot of them. And Omoko can the senior players not to say Kufono more. No, take the national team by storm, getting to 9 solid years from 2001 to 2008. And I also on Benya under 17, they are last at the core World Cup was for the same Abiku Kwansma, Kwansa, Esmayati, no more Mokika, about Ombaya, and no yet transition of some of the guys to under 20. And on the car, Ajma Badu, Rabi Mohammed, Samonikum, Jonathan Mensah, and do the day you, Abeku Kwansa, no Munya, then we have that transition to under 20. What could work up there? I will give you, you know. They may get a transition for under 27 of us. And you know, so you can't is another. You 2010 as a couple of places. Not the break, senior Could but we were able to go to finals. And now I look at 15 years in Ayaki under 20 now. Why is you under 20? Apart from the 17 now, probably by also by that's not twice or best under 20 now. So after 15 solid years, you are not having that transitional period now in your players. You got the Premier League now, and also can go place within your own Bifiano. I call it something which is the question marks will be home. So many where is the transition no? Into a first way to here, I mean I go outside, I go fire boys now, or winning ball high, more. Omo does to be great to do into Omo does no mobile hano. Omo terrain here. And most of them are suffering of the physicality of the African football and the pitches. So, into the problem no a transition and not doing the Ghana Premier League in the world. That is a huge thing. Apart from that, let me tell you, when I do I'm do how sensitive. Say you want to make a baby with my baby at the Nakudino. So make sure the people I know they are calling people who are better about the national team now. You will be overwhelmed. Now, say what is really happening. People are better. people feel say nkrofo bi say omo adwuma nkrofo bi feel say we omo de nkrofo bi we say kwaya if you play square national team ne kwa no enye like a whole lot so what ade ba ko a na akodu we what attack we na akoye we nti me mo de any feel ha de be even do smart ya coaching since 2019 we were kwasi apia global rival speaker akono okay switching and otoado 5 solid years 5 coaches say that's what ya you feel say the entire problem now you want national team no a coach central problem and a players here then we have not been truthful to ourselves the issues about the national team a boss into be the matter so say and now ebia neman koye we should be very humble men can see supporters me say Ghana for muna mo dey go task space my ya trying to quick solutions at the national team by enfa now we want to go back to the basics to the grassroots to our way for the national team let's build from there it will take you 3 years 4 years but we will get there we sure say Ghana need be able to see
I think go kakra before we come to baby our person your question as free say Shayen technical team ya yedin namyi. What comment on the technical team?
For the technical team, now we are yearning for our own. Listen, when the team was depleted, and I echo Nigeria game no, we were playing against almighty Nigeria with their stars or man, Lukman, Adibole, whatever. People were very sad. Say Nigeria they woke up in the came did very well. All those young winning matches, no, but he was able to map a strategy and win the games. He had some confidence from Ghanaians. Oh, why I did because the team was depleted down with Nigeria. You know how Nigeria games today sit here. He went to the World Cup. He wasn't that bad in the World Cup. Although he's a woman being he must have a fourth degree. Into the technical team, obviously there might be a problem there, but the entire problem. Another huge problem of this national team. It's not entirely about coaches. In as much as you have a problem there, you need to also know when you are going to be after 5 years. So what's 5 coaches here? Why are you still pinpointing say maybe a coach's problem? Maybe there are some corporate they always escape the wahala. In as much as a coach himself. He's not doing so well when to qualify for nation. No, it's not good for him. The entire issue has nothing to do with only coaching because my can't remember the show. So a lot of people are bitter. There's a lot say much come to so we should go for now. If say I is a political party. If MPP and NDC are more internal elections, no problem. But after they sit down, sort themselves out, and come back together and work together. And when they want that thing to happen. But we need to take action on that. Because the bitterness around the national team, in as much that we have a problem there, Kakano, the entire issue is not about only the coaches.
The young common see a chief for Yani Adma Bedu, Azingo Bebeto, and a Edin Como. Say, Jena, who problem are you? And you go solid suggestion is a younger day to bring our national team back if we want to get back to the glory days, sir. Day.
Fortunately or lucky for us, and we are Simpson. You know, advocating for Ghana Premier League players who try more call a day year, there, and yes, we're entire team now, but pushing my 3, 4, 5 will be normal. You advocating here, you see how he was commanding the defense. So excellent yesterday. Then percent Zimba in there. Fortunately, he have opened a door a bit for most of the players, Monday after Benyatan Siabobi, Emmanuel Benyatan Siabobi entry. So let's see if they also can help. And I think they open a lot of chances here. We need to go back to the basics, like how I said. Let's build our youth teams very well. Build the Ghana Premier League very well. Get some of the players. Then they know the terrain, and we can have a good team. But for now, the other boy said, the quick solution that we are looking for is not helping. And we need a structure and now DNA say 5-year development plan or what could be buy no. No need you, but if you're coin, everybody was talking about the development plan. Into what are they also living us? They should live out with a development plan. So no more time crying remember the area, you will talk about them. Because for now the quick solution is not working. You need to go back. If it will take us 3 years to build the team, you will be ready for them and you will wait calmly and humbly for them to do the thing well. But for the quick solutions, say that the could be the World Cup qualifiers, so you might struggle again.
As a man, Badu, and you may come from Yeni chief for Yadasi. Yavasa by Yanu Bedin Comobio, a radisha on one count. All right, as man Badu, and that what's in can Mr. Debia, that penalty kick that won Africa our first good award under 20 World Cup, no, and no name the kind. Saraf.
Yes, sir.
You are on point, and Sana, as you bedu by enche, and then be introduce you at the Woho Papa our better as and then be introduce you productively. But Maminti and Sana Mabadoko.
Now, your problems no a dorsum. Yaka be pain, Yegusoka, Yebekoswaka. Yenim say ye make ye no impact bia. Yenim say enya dia.
Whatever my member this just a commercial break. Maybe she's here with the father.
Kumasi Malcolm ebien in krabata fufura esin biara ewo Kumasi City Mall wenti Malcolm say almost 20% discount on niema kesi a wa house ane wotie pa if you home essentials na electronics so ekosi groceries kitchenware ni nia keka ho so braba hwehwe Malcolm in krabata fufura ni mu nenya ani gie ewo niema yatete so yi ho we die Malcolm dia ben wankasa nanso ye ntem ade tonte true a what tiswo yi entina hoda kosra yen wo Kumasi City Mall mu ne hu senia emre eye papa na esongo Malcolm nkuto ene deba Malcolm be bia Ghana digwa kai se ehye kakra wo hu.
Okay, oban yan to aso
Sir, your problems near multifaceted. Now, your problem with leadership, your problem with coaching, your problem with development plan, your problem with your players, and your problem with a certain misfeeling or misgiving from a nation towards your team.
You recognize
it. So what shall I say from problem with leadership? Me say everything else is effect. Leadership is cause. So leadership in your right and your market will fall in place. Now a bra de bian ye benya FM penimfo a adwene ne ye say eyeyen ya fa ne say ya ban na wo so ye nya de no with the nation's interest at heart. Or fa coach or fa dear or you comfortable with. Ye catch ni say league nego or se moboa. O catch ni say juvenile teams na enkoso or se ayeye. O catch ni say court agu or se yakobo under 15 teams by time be asia ya under 15 into enya no kre bibia obeke bia no they see it as the opposite e just say tiny time omo and enya sycophants fanatics enkoye but no more bo mo samrane chairman presido they cannot get people around them telling them the truth and say football economy is shrinking. That is leadership. Say league na enko so a league na enye papa ma yentumi enya the best out of the league or the best force at the doorstep of leadership. So juvenile teams na enko say the ajingo can say under 20 enkoyi under 17 enkoyi so ni nyina enkoyi it falls at the doorstep of leadership because obianu wa development plan 5 years into Kate administration no development plan nothing a day-to-day survivor yes I mean you cannot run football. Our football basically is in a mess. But no credit say because onye siko fanta. Omadwe say now forget statistics in the tosun. I mean, what is the sense in appointing a coach? The win percentage 28%. What is the sense in a win statistics? adeɛ no wodwene ho a either sɛ obi wɔ parochial interest anaasɛ obi wɔ biribi a deɛ nti a ɔpɛ sɛ otua de ne coach yɛ. But make sure say leadership, when leadership gets it wrong, biribiara will be wrong. Nti where how ya force ya timi a decline ya ba say the aba bedru baby did not qualify. Yes, I see from near co-final, near about round 16 exit, near about group stage exit, I feel I could not qualify. I feel the one here, the next one will be not even competing in the qualifier. I am comfortable before say qualify. I'm my Ghana movie. That's baby do from now. The hot baby baby. Why before say mama because now look at this. This is the downward spiral. 12 matches. Under that was in 2024 matches, 12 matches, Ghana winning 2. You bought 12 matches 2020. Like anything so much idea when they are not said just to come and defend themselves. And because what do you want to say? 12 matches, 2 wins, 6 draws, 4 defeats, downward spiral in 2024. When any Ghana statistics are stay in the face. Obi until anyone say at the international scene, I have seen a lot of videos. Ghana's football in a mess. Obeba Kromwano. All is well. And none maybe you know was has to fans. Omuna market moyasa no because obi can no crunch romo. Say when your leadership not omo amatwa ho nyina asia no de bia obi omo ka se wonya adio ba do say wo ya adio na de to be hu ket no hu kunkon to ba ka nu asi no ko wo so tell me nti akoba kwa mi ya ba na obodo wana tell me muna ya football no nkoso no because they have a funny feeling around them that the people around them make them feel say all is well, but everything is not well. Find a win percentage, you know. But what did I find to so? Now you ask yourself, how would you set a panel? No, my interview about 200, 300 coaches. Almost will be apply. Almost a mongo you to the money a konia kwako ties or no. Ni akwa kuties ka say otwado end the contract e bra no otwado en compete because in the year no ya no 2 matches na the man against Nigeria one win ba kokra somebody with mental ya no say obi with mental issue. Oh, either something is wrong with the thinking capacity of anybody or something because at the end of the day it's like here ya the man ayima siki akono 40% win rate. And yadima 40% win rate. See about 10 matches or we need 4 about draw 2 or lose 4. This CK Akuno. And under Ket administration coaches are how mona ye can once. And I'll confirm Milovan Rajivan. Milo the ball 8 matches or we need 3 or draw 2 or lose 3. Milo win percentage now 37.5%. One administration appointment or move. This administration, you understand what I'm go for omunim coaches or omunim connection. This is what they do. And you cover Chris Wheaton by 13 matches, 4 wins, 5 draws, 4 defeats, 30.8% win percent. Now you go a brow to win a cat or Jaya first now Kess Akofan Sebra second time. Nim second Jana. No to call best Akofan Brate time. What idea? 21 matches or try to dig on Abumina while winning 6. Hey!
Cummings Nina.
Come on, 21 matches while winning 6. I like if somebody Obi like Obi and also making about leaders. Obi was some issues like a thinking issue and I say a rational say you also call your coach and we are singing now. Or 21 matches, 6 wins. 8 draws, 7 defeats, a win percentage of 28.6%. What is wrong with you? And today you feel say if you say criteria after say your Cote d'Ivoire. Ni kogu ye one was potono. Before the ni ko Cameroon kogu ye one mas yo. Omo ba na dwono kai o man timi ama daytime yeso on beduru han ma bra na obi ada no beduru ye na obi akọ ye gu ye ho anmase ani ye san call ye Cote d'Ivoire ana no se kogu ye nfa ne kogu ye ho anmase ama media men ni football players okay ɛwɔ ɛkyerɛ hɔ nom ayi ka sɛ wɔse wo paa mommra ɔka kyerɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nsɛm nsɛntwerɛfoɔ hom na ɔmudi ɔm atam players o yɛwia na kwan bɛn na ɔmotwerɛ ɔmode flyer bɛto hɔ nom nice flyer yɛwia ne ni agye kyɛ sɛ o abia wei deɛ ɔmo asua biribi ɔmo se a proven winner yɛbɛpɛ coach o ɔmo se yɛkɔ akɔpɛ a proven winner a ɔwɔ highest certification ɔyɛ achiever na wɔyɛ experience ɛne yɛs o ɛne yɛ sɛbe nkurɔfoɔ no ahunu nyansa kakra nti yɛdeɛ ne nyinaa yɛni agye nim sɛ amanfoɔ ahunu nyansa nti mobie adeɛ no na mo sɛte panel nti yɛnim sɛ criteria wode bɛto hɔ nom sɛbe nyansani wode adeɛ abɛto hɔ nom a menim sɛ wofa coach biara wode ne bɛtoto wo criteria no ho ɔwɔ wei na wateke ɔni wei ɛne ɔnqualify nti wobɛteke no nyinaa nti yɛdeɛ yɛadwen yɛyɛ sɛ oh, these people are learning from their experience and so on be used to the criteria no e dey akwa akopɛ omuko so we're praying afei ye wo honma na me dey ama fatu honmo ye wo honma you see 200 and something coaches oh ene e ye den ya enya kwa 200 coaches apply waduma oh ye den ya wo benya oso no de ye sikasa ye ni sika ke bebre but at least ye so ne ye de enke ye betumi anya with the amount we are paying. You want man, you go for the body, on the body, go for your body. I feel you say, obedient to me and meet the criteria. The criteria were four in the one. The potential head coach should be a proven winner in a coaching. And I can't be a Ghana team in Kosono there now. The potential head coach should be a proven winner in a coaching top men's national team. A proven winner, what coaching top men's national team. Must have a football philosophy that aligns or complements with our DNA. Yeah, with the moon cancer or try to football philosophy. This will coach it at 21 matches. Will be able or try to plan on country. Third, must hold the highest football license in the world with over 50 years experience in football. Adena motesa. What can you now say proven disciplinarian, tactician, leadership star. What can you now boma ye I will see 200 coaches will be unqualified. Afei ni afre enti on say obi as obi di nkomobi. Obi di nkomobi. Ni catch a direct nkrofo say mu interview otuado. Ye ya na mabe asa agro asa omu ntumi nye asa omu disiesie ampa na nkrofo di otuado aba. Now today me no ka say now they want Otuado to resign. Otuado soon decided to resign. Now here you are in a fix, a global embarrassment for 20 solid years. Ghana, you're 16 crown we are able to qualify. None of African countries are Africa. Countries are compete or qualifiers in AB 52. And they move 24 kwakusha 52 na ekano. South Imuka hu, South Tomi muka hu. Yamubodi no. Seychelles muka hu no. Why kitini nyina ka hu bio. You tell us that out of 24 nations are here for mama compete in and Ghana to me. Now you know Ajman told you something. What they do is that they focus on the competition. Say young qualifier na yen shut critics down. Young qualifier ntina yana afa say oti ase de ntia amanfo happy. Fabrizio ebe trot to one more Ghana fails to qualify within a matter of about 10,000 comments. Now a lot of them are Ghanaians. Correct Ghanaians we are happy, we are excited. Yeah, we are Ghanaians jubilating say young qualify. Only why we go here. Obia understand this say when you destroy the fundamentals, league nigu and juvenile teams nigu. Now focus on blast and to say Schindler. Akobi tiam ye say friend Schindler. Hey, ni akwa friend oba. Akobi wani Naki Williams oba boy Ghanaian ni akwa no. We were hanu your friend Connie's Dolpha ni akwa no. Until when they come o culture onim ntunim de ntia Jeffrey Schlupp by went to me and stay. Adaptation. He couldn't adapt with me adapt till today. Jeffrey Schlupp is a Ghanaian, but he into me fresh Jeffrey Schlupp. And the reason is that yen to me and producing our own talent to get to go through. Say back 1 or 2 be Kevin Prince Martin Bano be join here or bano as a moja team near take into a become one and easy for them to roll. But when the team najija, but because of laziness and poor leadership, Nipane focus on the top. thinking so yemfa blasters ne qualify ne qualify league negu but obi ankai juvenile football enye but obi ankai be when they have no football people. I'm telling you, they have no idea what football is.
Hold on, sir.
No idea what football is. And their personal interest. You be $100,000. No, be a genie de bottom near Alaji Fabibra Alaji Sadabi woman family. Sao so who's how we are not your ball league near man 33 say
$1,000.
I'm money 33,000. No, I converted the ambassadors. No, bonus car. Or no, just can you go to bottom now? I'm telling one person. I'm going to convert to $2. Yajiniama more.
Saraf and then the Abresa. Hayakoma 87.9 FM. The weekend edition of Akoma Sports Blasters and the Diana do this far. How can this happen? Say, yeah, tournament, 24 countries in Africa and there. There yam more a group na Ghana them no. Na Senegal in the group. Nigeria in the group. La Côte d'Ivoire, the current holders of the AFCON in the group. Ye group Angola. Ye would Niger, Sudan, and the Blasters of Ghana. Ghana now you will group num. Ghana and now you will group num. Somebody calls himself a football or see your FA president. What gonna work from Wunnim Nyansa? Those people who are the football national Monsano, they are complete. Why should we allow this? Why should we allow this?
Yes,
but that is where we are now. Over radio, no so no one near Briobin to us. If the Blasters are qualified, make some year champion with a break, yeah, mamma $1 say, and family home. But the joy and Kadaba break Ghana for you now.
We a bit muska,
but look at where we are now. Say, Otwado, coach, our person will qualify for a tournament. And wouldn't say 2 games now, I cannot crown with 2 wins enough for you. You go into this game, you have a kind of say, now opponents, no, ma qualify as group winners. My mistress said the paper kind as group winners going into the game. No more hungrier than with team, no. Maybe I'm one some cat now. Mammy called Dr. Amusio. Doc,
Minia.
A penny be able
was a penny, be a come. Doc,
I quite baby you. Nanka Obey, Yariana Obesa.
Yes.
And run now, but and the mouse and wicked idea.
Yes.
And the doc, what's it saying?
We are friend of drones.
Your friend Amuzu Bites.
They are drones.
Doc, it's you anything.
Also, we called something methods of extraction. Quite fast where you drew. Say, oh, no. Now you should be, I don't know how they were going to now the young mixture. And we are back. And I say, Saudi Nubrano, Eddie Shansa, Nine Sano, a chin, a drone man holding a begunzanu. Now, what you have opened when the whole day still, it means you wounds you. But the Shansa, about 21 days was a naba. Mr. Penny, say a drone open one is ever make a 24 hours as a bemwa, Ugas answer. As a bemwa, Ugas answer. He's doing Yanri. But best in your dead, your goons and Musa 21 days. I can throw in San Henry. It be so tea. Just a Abia in Sana, wouldn't a so betting. I will bend ya a donoman who didn't yet obey Abansanum. Way knock off our Muzubites at Yaba.
Amuzu bitters na anything when any here a day.
Amuzu bitters a drone sa. Na when a here be obi or say dog. And I may no more out, me no more out, me con Adrian, me no more to con Adrian. Bitters no go and no say yes, now got chain appetite abrel. Obo say now con odd, o con Adrian say didi. Obu onso asabi edra homachi okoduaswa obre obechim na die mai onya muzu bitters nomu a twa tu to pe me twa mro so nunyansem ade achi a obefro say kama constipation o ayamutimo shrabutu na ayira weni insa onya num utwa tu tota Ubetu pankwa 5,000. Ti afeno amuzu bitters atupa 5,000 bitters where can amuzu bitters tot baako atupa bebree amuzu bitters tot baako atupa bebree amuzu bitters one tot atupa 5,000 atupa 5,000 bitters when bitters akwenya ba na utwa bi na frosa brabra se untupa 5,000 unyae untimi no amuzu bitters enkom yensa da tu naga se ma taso ode taso wo be jai enti we ye fe no amuzu bitters atupa 5,000 bitters bitters ameka ho asemwe oba otie mi ofichi komo ha otwebu ate unyanya amuzu bitters no mu a menstrual pains away unyanya amuzu bitters twabia se ubu nsa na woti yaw ebre bia ni akire weni bitters ide edubuna no edoso nti yamaka fra abre insano ni pampa no ase enti yemu a yire mu mpensa no utwabia ho hwe enyi wanu because edubra no awom enti abre insano ase abre na ase monu manyi wanu se obenu mu nsa pa ma ebedwuma se no die agada ne wose nenum amuzu bitters edubra na hye ne ma enti abre insane pampan no ase amuzu bitters so bega se manum nsa de ache miti pa me bi nsi da weye edro nsa nyense edro nsa enam inua eni nubra eni inema hwuma edi afransa ni nti amonu mu emu ahoɔdene mo yɛ den gasere den
wow
how be any akire obi sɛ manum nsamade akye no menya hangover ebi nsi da wei amuzu bitters memi sanie upe twado do sen twado betimi atwade akye a hangover sem bie ni akire hangover sɛ friends asa come bie ni akire eya nsan no mu ahoɔden angasa iniama edi ya amuzu bitters no iniama edie inura ya nom iniama natural ase bi how be ni akire enya nsa kafra o menkuan makoye enam kase ma yensa kwen fast wo ya ji nsa tu Ghana ha mi dia faso
wow
ya dia ko tech for say sani ye yensa bone ja bo ehye dia ko FDA mo so hwe bia yensa no se da bi ho kama mo akwan se yensa no ene ya no bi dia ko FDA ene mo this time abo say pajesa muzu bitters yensa papa we yensa in fact na ho odin no ene mo se habani dos onu mo enhye oboso when you say utwa bia nteso nya wanum ono muzu bitters onu mu otake was wa na dry na you say twa bio give me more
call for more
I need more it just find it to aso
wow
dey bi ya to aso onu bia no bi na to aso se didie mu a dibi na to aso se djuma na oye twa bi na to aso amuzu bitters aka atupa 5,000 bitters yes to aso na to pa amuzu bitters die uyo bia ka do ne wife ya trache alu hu kra me kon no me yire onya amuzu bitters twa atenka no sa akɔhye ahani hamele ebeba wona oso no yire atre mfrepete pepe me no ho yire atenka bia ni ho onya amuzu bitters twa me say akɔro be hya ase aba where osi ni ha ni say ni he onyina ni say dog we cover kwa mi nkobium me da ho machi a menti be manka amuzu bitters adwuma ye no twa bie na ho nto ena say we ye drone senti ukọ VC10 ukọ pap ukọ sport ukọ VC10 benye bi ato wo pedodu atu pa kokeo upedodu atu na se ukọ ke wa wie mage frames otubi sasu no bolo otubi baby onim se tu nsa duduo mu anase baako bioko na so pa amuzu bitters a ubenye bi ato na se nya bi atu ukọ ye woni tot ye woni we ni hia se numinyansemu na nkwala omunni wo momdi fie dudu ko betimi anom ena emma so afa front me nom we free honom a na ehia so the gate ebeto ho amuzu bitters ababe trans se ebedi mema nsema yen amuzu bitters abase emma efrishi ko ha na be kokura amuzu bitters ebeboa ye manum akoma ye boa yentimi didi no ubi na issue of the past amuzu bitters hangover sem bia ni akire amuzu bitter pampa bi ya ni akire amuzu bitters manu made ya che ma emre sa ha ni bia ni ho wo pense dodo to amese kokeu ko bulu ho ko mage frames ho baby oni mu say ye tu nsa dodo biara anase baako bi ko na so pa amuzu bitters a wo benya bi ato no asenya bi atu ka bedu enterprise so mu nyina mo keu ho no mu a alpha omega so mu nyina keu winning way ke be ya mesi ye tu nsa biara oni bia okọ no so pa amuzu bitters a amuzu bitters atupa 5000 bitters na wo benya bi ato no asenya bi atu wo pa amuzu bitters nsemi se bia fere bi anim na ma ofre no dia ginchichimu na ba akopẹ eye 0247
0247
77 67 43 0247 67 43 mididie engineer besa bro na mempe waja ase buridi why fine am refi no gawo o sense no
amuzu bitters
me no mro so no nyansem
doc yare asipi da michel enti se die ba bia wugina ensa na ba bia twa na
gasofa atupa 5000 bitters
atupa 5000
and obi abeti ase
wodam
amuzu bitters atupa 5000 unyaka opa atupa 5000 bitters bebe kayama
Dr. Amuzu ena wotin kana haya koma 87.9 FM Black Stars and Semdan was so nyame aya demo week 11 of the Ghana Premier League no so no basona pepe denka mepe but before that benhwe nyame ya demo achina Asante Kotoko kwa ne sen can they bounce back hatch folk as bit me keep momentum no bit me atwaso kosen bana pepe ka otuado ne win percentage honsem ne statistics honsem otuado pepe ye ba week 11 games nem otuado na wo ka ne percentage bi honsem na wo se ne stars bi
se otuado adwuma na kasa no na ne yenya time nye na my dear Rafa some kind nyina I think that from next week I see start here quite violent on radio. And no, so who say if they are not able to gauge the mood of the people and the anger of the people, I am very serious. Because Utadon says what that's your Black Stars coach unless somebody doesn't respect Ghanaians. Omo ni predecessors no. Obi anyone who struggle when it comes to AFCON qualifiers, including CK Akona, Ibaye. Who's a CK Akona appointment? No, now from His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo.
Yeah,
he was just looking for a local coach after they sacked Kwesi Appiah.
Yes,
and I'm confirmed Milo by now. Fan was on the open local coach. Yeah, from Ghanaian. And a CK Akona Nyajuma. Difference between CK Akona and Utwado is CK Akona. Oshe Sudan ashe no. So told me there Oshe home and away.
Yes.
Or no pen Oshe home and away. To Oshe Ethiopia. E wa na Ethiopia so ashe ho. Na se enke ya she 3 anke 9 points. Your home games ye she nyina anke binya 9. Ne lusu away ni kura anke binya 9.
Ke da second.
It is seek akunu win percentage ay far better than my. Kwesi Appiah de kura dem fam ma because Kwesi Appiah gina ni mu kro ndo ye senior man. And Otuado no nkyere yese or the capacity to build a team for us. And that's what tears our brain Otuado ya Ghana coach. Somebody is definitely not serious with the Ghanaian. Somebody is seriously not taking the Ghanaian serious.
Nti yenya de pepe.
I'm the penny city de betima ya ni.
Yentimi ntum kakra, yentimi nya bibia. Ghana as a nation, we are not inciting anybody. But yentimi nya yentre won hwe san kwafo wei.
We incite obi akure nye. Obi antimi nkwa GF, okwa GF secretariat a ye be free post am na be fo ago. Nti yenya de betima ya ne say me see from next week ye ba be cancel no aka ne ya o party a kire won. We are paid to talk and that is it ends there. Minum ye me see any capacity fufuro bia o ba bia o. the next thing you want to do I ade bubu mra so me ya chewo say bi otwado enam kwa no ko si na sum sama sa wasa ya be chewo because wato mra e bia kete ba no hia na odi dua bia bone ka ma say ya be chewo wato mra did you bet minus ya try radio so we continue to expose them, we continue to let the public know say nkofo na wo mo di board anim no wo ma sadodo ye be kasa de bet my ya no bibi foforo bia ni ho da bia me ka kire bibi ani ho bia
when no be dey qualify a third term.
Yeah, and already we must send the document I dey come FIFA dada say Ghana fo ni nyina say hold on mo come ga say football for no
so why do you adwuma if you are okay, if you are of your normal self at this point you don't call for a third term.
Why dada
What have you done?
enti one day
what achievement here then why you then
omo ka kire FIFA say Ghana fo ni nyina say adwuma na me ye ne de esan say board until who dey take it na say so your opportunity be na okasa minim say Rafa Asha. We came in at a time there was no football. Football had collapsed. Near more ball. It is say you bought a Mali near ball on FA Cup. Near ball women's under 17. Now this year I started women's course. Uba memana you buy no near more ball. It is say you bought FA Cup. You bought Division 1. You bought Division 2. You bought way. You bought course. You bought course under 17. Yabo course under 10 yabo we nipa for
the
ko bia enti no eye bre because o buy na ball na gu ni enti no ohia bre bebrebe na Ghana for nyina say yes ye man bre. I've told you Kotoko so man no the next 100 years nyame man nkwa so on trase the next 100 years you bet my answer say he will continue to enrich his pocket say ball be ye de nyi that because national team bia no ubenya still believe dreams tamale dreams yendi dreams techimai obiebie ne saa na edru ba bi na aye na niwu
is that all football is about?
No I said that for the player no obebu zaket no na dan for the Rafa no the player na ba Raf dim na head na akotie ye national team list na obebu the player no bo Raf FC but oye dreams player it ono ba no ba in there na no kujo fi anu ka kire o say we are people leading our game who omo buy say omo be ebo ni but say ni antias omo ba so omo be yo mbuto bi me no ka say ye di football wan ro won catch why ye wu ket ani omo buy no na national team na under 24 yom go no wa fu zombi no enye young apostles player wu but ye Kotoko player ni free has player bi ani mbi na vision ne chief of staff ni player wu eti omo nkrofo na benap na the player nie we player nie we nom de omakoye eti they are benefiting from football. Unfortunately Ghanaians are suffering from football and will continue to suffer because until say a political intervention ebeba near catch FIFA for and I continue to say FIFA for say be omunye robot mpanyifo ni masabe nyamwa na te ho FIFA onyamwa na te ho ni pa na te ho FIFA for no more na France for organize your football pam mpanyifo nyina ma anya obi ahwe. If we pass through the right approach, but me I don't trust FIFA because Omankasa corrupt a chain. Say FIFA no they are a product of what we see our associations. Yeah. None of Raf Ebuza that in football. Nkwa obi ampese de bi on pese obeko adenja. The president of the United States of America transferred 2 terms of 4 years each member. 8 years so George Bush ko Clinton ko obi a ko meboa. Ko UK Prime Minister for Tony Blair mo ye wo mo nko mo tam so mo nko. But football ni bia the world over nya hangwa o. So transfer wi a on pese obeko. Obi a ye bo bia go chapa ba bia on pese obeko. And omo pushi mo chepe no akọ afi no mu nyina so de omo tetem. FIFA president himself is looking for a tetem. FIFA president na tetem. Etiama member association for nyina ya omo say ani omo kwa ya but omo panyino kwasem na say ya ball no. Da di ejina no. Ball no yare. Nipa na so sa ball no yare no. Oni capacity no be sa yare no.
Waje atum bo say yare no.
But ono pe yare ni ono anya ntu kwa ye nim so yare. Ball no yare. But oni capacity no the Raf oni
ahon
nyansa ehun anwodin ehun nimdie ehun bibia onidi but ɔno pɛnso na wɔtaa capacity ɔno wɔ akonya no sɛ ɔna ɛfɔ saa yareɛ no that's our situation deɛ ma yɛ situation no ɛnyɛ yie no sɛ adeɛ no yare ɛyare nipa na ɛsɛ ɔsa yareɛ no ɔni nimdeɛ no ɔni ahoɔden no ɔni nyansa no but ɛyɛ ɔno pɛnso na mmarama no kwan sɛ ɔnsa saa yareɛ no ɛtu ogyina ho a na wawu ne yɛafa no na wabɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛyɛ biaa nneɔma yɛyɛ biaa but nanim ɛdura na ɔmo bu bɛ nyame n'anim deɛ ɛyɛ na ɔyɛ no ma ne ma nyɛ adeɛ bia ne nyame na ɛyɛ ma ne ma mo ana moyɛ kwasasɛm bebrebe hɔ a mo ana moyɛ ɛnyɛ nyame n'anim deɛ ɔyɛ ma ne ma wei yɛn qualify ɔmbɛka saa ɔmbɛbu bɛ no sɛ maka to sɛ kurom a situation biaa wɔ bɛ ɛtu ɔmbɛbu bɛ nyame n'anim deɛ ɔyɛ na ɔyɛ ma ne ma nipa kora deɛ kɛkɔ yɛ nima nkɛnim deɛ bɛto yɛ saa na ɔmakeka bi akyerɛ wo saa me wada bia buroni no ɛkɔ n'anim ntoa deɛ biribi ntɔ no ɛtoa deɛ biribi to na nyɛ yɛabanyi
yɛbɛtoa blasters nkɔmmɔ no so but yɛnhwɛ week 11 games na kakra zɔfo deɛ sɛ mahu sɛ wotwe microphone jovi
abusuammerɛ ho sɛ
use microphone wei ma
sɛ Ghana paa 24 teams 24 nations Ghana ntimi anqualify
dabi
abɛyɛ 16 yɛfa no easy
yɛde yare wɔ yɛ group
na me kora wode ascot deportivo namoro kɔgyina ha ɔfɔ mo hyɛ
coach Kamara
yɛ tam na ɛbɔ awurade yesu kyɛ sɛ abusua mebu fuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafuafua sɔfo ne bufu
ah oya sɔfo
because abusua ball na Ghana ball no according to bi nsɛm a pepe se ɔmo baa sɛ ɔmbe mbotom yie
ɛna mpa ɔmo botom no die ye
enti wo team na wo yɛ ball ni bi na only mo fa you be good team
sure
you be you film enti nyansani na ɛso odi nyansa yɛ ade no wato ne nyansa amani pahum
no de pesca
ɛna de tie hwɛ mbata me ba wada woroma ɛna me ni pepe sia wɔ asafita mu utim sɛ nipa bɔkyanku mpanifo paa ɛka Ghana bo asema ni sofri ba papa o ni sofri ne ase ba alandia Ghana qualify oblet di wa me wada
they don't care they am ya no they don't
follow ɛtɛ sɛ when come and pay nasi form when nasi fasem engu ne ye bandi ya be 20 years ye fa nyansa nsia de ye ba ye de nyansa implement football no
so member also Seraph week 11 of the Ghana Premier League had to focus on form on bet me at waso matonto but it had to focus kwesi ya baby say I want to say Ram be just a bon Asante Kotoko everything bounce back na
well Kotoko situation no say ne blasters here na sekakra omo nyina no we do omo we dey omo bresa so omo nyina ye bre sa na ye nyese bia qualify but obi e bre Kotoko bre pa ahead of because after this game na Kotoko kwa aduana no na oma bebo hard to folk na
say boy against the best travelers your league nations
yes very difficult for them but omo mienu no be lose one player Simpson and Emmanuel omo mienu no be lose very very key
some
player
can say ntwi o man mo bi ntin ko man ntra na be no mo na ko
the young man but
at
least Simpson there one opportunity but nations in the ongoing league, you know, nations said they are the best away travelers in the league. Now, if what they took Kumasi Asante Kotoko at in terms of their home format, yes, you ask yourself, Kotoko tina fima Kotoko draw a losing match against Lions. Kotoko draw with Holy Stars for. It's been a very difficult home campaign in recent times. In the last, say, 12 points, Kotoko contested for no. Kotoko one.
Board draw with Holy Stars.
Yes, apart from that, Olusuma Legon cities, Obelusima Lions as well. It doesn't look good for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. No craning is say. I think they've managed 2 points out of the 12. No craning is say. Create a certain a yikakra around the club.
4 and 3 defeats.
Yes. Create some anxiety be around the club. Now supporters ain't so confident the Bra Kotoko run into games. Previously, almost 30 years, and that supporters are very confident.
They started well.
Yes, Kotoko no, they were very confident about Kumasi. But all of a sudden, I said that's scare, no. And now supporters are beginning to think, team no say na, and yet said you're not your dream, no.
Because Mamma went to the 2 games a bass when an instrument and a dinner stars about 1-1. Accra Lions and Heart of Lions in the Mino, obedient me and Watna. Into 2 games in 1-1 instrument a dinner stars and then Lions in the Mino 0-0.
Kumasi Nations at the second position now with 19 points. About 10 games. Kumasi Asante Kotoko the 6th position with 15 points. 4 points in a separate team. So China Kumasi Asante Kotoko and win the game now. Gradually, Kotoko title ambition na a fade. Now, what do they do to win? I think China Kotoko must win ugly.
Nations.
Yeah, they must win ugly. So the nations they've Kotoko already be over them in terms of maybe I say an ugly win. Because me who say Kotoko beat me one outplay nations. And the experience of Kasim Mengo and Johnson Smith. What it to a brofi papaya brofo omumi enu kabuma. For me, tactically, they want to worry. They can really worry him because it looks to me say, they hope any say transfer in the Biamano. Now what beefy up? Augmenting it. And why are the interviews now? He seemed to be hoping say the baby man na quickly be kwampoku ne mintama babeka hono ma augment. Now that opportunity in the home. And if you look at the current team, minimum how best psyche these players have to go into a game against a very difficult nation side. Now this is the thing. Nations are outscore Kotoko in terms of goal scoring. Nations are more goals than Kumasi. Kotoko has 8. Nations has 11 goals. In terms of concession, nations are conceding only 3 goals in 10 games. Now, that's Simpson, 3 goals conceded. And what 10 games? What that means is say nations bought 3 games behind. And we concede 1 goal. So nations were +8, Kotoko were +1, Kotoko conceded 7 goals. Openi omumi no standards no very very parallel. Nations more, nations concede less, Kotoko less, Kotoko concede more. Ukani nyina boma de chane say football back here very honest or nations victory. The best for Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be a draw. But the America win ugly. Win ugly no and yes say be but who say game you on my remo forget about so bebo game no you go you better say there was a we be any what that tactics asem you basically focus on winning because Adia Kotoko here and they said they can get back to winning ways or when you get back to winning ways I feel there now how do we consolidate it but tomorrow I want for me between Simpson I think Simpson absence, Ebenya a lot more effect, and I've made sure the defensive ability of the club. Nations now concede the less number of goals with league. In fact, nations 3, nations are conceding 3 goals, and BBN are conceding 3.
Any the list.
So you are talking about the best defensive unit in league in him. And
against a team that is not scoring. And
against a team on say go and the strikers were pra who baby a go striker ni pra na striker as 8 goals na striker na say mu enum ebeko say the best for Kotoko should be for American football language the best for Kotoko should be a draw. It should be a nations win. But Kotoko you na be say you be win it you person you win it ugly. Kotoko betimi a win it ugly.
Hands betimi akose Karela on betimi ato aso.
say you person establish a trend. Among was na den na mo ha you person establish a trend bi.
Jan ne yan.
Ye nyina as analyst.
Okay.
O say ya no be ya mo just say we are not giving has their due. But ya person you share whether there will be a certain trend. Has established a trend with Ochina victory over Karela. Then
so more ya consistent.
Na ya show a certain level of consistency. I feel we can begin to talk about, but a very difficult game for a drawn game. I won't be surprised.
Pepe, Asante Kotoko, enye den. Say hopes ni nyina ya asa. Kotoko nye den. Has everything are you consistent?
They would have to be consistent to have a chance to have a shot at the league. Nano birthday na sabna coach ko ka say fi the Ghana dey no wi na o target Africa. And say defeat assign be na mubiem. It I expect has say abusua omo ebeko omo nim na omo try up possibly a win. Omo na win abebo apa, but they should not lose. To establish a trend, no, they shouldn't lose. Kerala will go all out. Kerala last home game they lost to Nations FC, so they will go in to try as much as possible. So Basha has a folk. Asante Kotoko. The absence of two key players.
Wow. Amwa.
Abetamwa in Manuel entry. Frederick Asari will be back to the post. Frederick Asari back at that post.
Are they? Goa Kamara consider nano interna.
There be so many namakaji to be aya de to be a debi no with debi.
Okay.
And yeah, a matter of Dina that be that have me pass Asari a tranche and a boy in the Danango voice can't maybe. Ebia Kamara no 18 other teams no move 15 and go started. He also deserves to be keeping the post. But I know after 2 games he will go back to the bench. Now Captain Ababedem.
Yes, sir.
Coach Abasa keep it to the 3-back system no. Now we quite the each of one say was a short men cry.
Wow.
But number job say ka coach bet try side you yashe. Ese ko ball it's not line up in am dey ma you. And they got line up and I say Sunday Abet Amwa right back. Patrick Asidu left back.
Abet Amwa then okay.
Lord Amwa the right back. The Lord Amwa at right back.
Amwa is injured.
And Patrick Asidu left back. 4 and 5 no Samba and Joseph Ablo. As a coach nya confidence no about Justice Blair they say no. Yes, at this time you need to be tinkering. You need to be doing some things to see if ever far. Wow, himself dying is up for any. Ubia me. As I try say, I said, "Person the ship me now chim you seven far." But one half, I know say, "Oh, say next time I buy some me pia faga crab ya beko." Eti Justice Blair bebo, Samba bebo, na branch editing at Joseph Ablo. Then in team manu, ane Che Jamana. Che Jamana as 8, in team manu as 6. Baba ya ebebo 10.
Okay.
Tauda Saka ebebo. A branch did Peter Amidu Aqua. And Elvis Cheba for. One more any place of the penny on the game no. Now Kotoko squad na ye get to a bit bokra umre. Because this is strike cannot cry the bini anymore. Elvis Cheba for will play as the false 9. Na Dauda Saka I will play to the left side. The last week coach Ayen Zenka Imano entry or holding tino. And my baba ya ever bought 10. And we bought 2 top. But where the entry is anyhow. The baba ya Bobby still ever coming for down your midfield 3 now. You need your 2 wingers and somebody to lead the attack. Elvis Cheba for able lead the attack no. A branch editing at the Dauda Saka. Ebe pretty Dauda Saka back Kotoko in competitive games on Shea go. Midweek he was a part of the Chan team, Black Galaxies. Omni Olympics he scored. We are hoping say a no a motivation. Ama a branch no Eddie Ababebo that rule no. Nebia what me Asha Siasheni goes in the Asante Kotoko. Peter Amidu Aqua confidence in a form. A lot of people want training, no. I say coach and started the Nigerian boy Wisdom Basia and Kabeboa because or a very quick or create a lot when it comes to training. Tibia na Wisdom Basi enya the start enso ewo because anymore no Kotoko any options be when him say nano Jordan Amisa there are 20 boy and Vitus have walked in about game.
Okay.
Coach was trying to see say Abian Cranbit with the bite to be at their bar. It's yes, but I know say Sana lineup the goalkeeper Frederick Kasari, right back Lord Amwa, left back Patrick Esiedu, then the 3 central defenders Justice Blay, Samban Donkani O'Neill and Joseph Ablo, middle no ebe 3 Nti Menu Andrews, Michael Che Dramana, Baba Yahaya anymore no baby I'm here very sure pano Saka and Auchi the other side no, between Wisdom and Peter Miduakwa ebe started and let me align myself to the words of Mr. Raphael Sako there it drew time bia game you out me na wa unim pass boy out say de nya nko amodemo edwi na ese Kotoko ye no BBC ma omunya win if they want to turn things but they are playing a formidable opponent.
That is
they are playing one of the
not
best
just an ordinary
teams
team
in the Ghana Premier League. They are playing the best away traveler in the Ghana Premier League. They are playing a team near away from Kotoko home from near pet a seat pie ubi our 10 points ubi our 3 wins ubi our 1 draw ubi our 1 defeat ubi our 4 akonsidi 2
question pepe
prosper na ete ogum na nwumre on na mranje no e wo boase fre nwumre ya kosi kina 3 pm no mo she game na se enkomo ezo mu die ni bibi ezo mo kabia ne se boys se ball no ezo de wani kosua ena de ball no to atenam na obi so e make sure se sebe be ma ne ntohwe yi ena ball we box shot ezo de free podium na ansha they must be ready to sacrifice sacrifice na buzabanyi ama game looks like a drawn game. It looks like a drawn game, but with sacrifices, just maybe they can get a win to turn things around for them.
If Kurt Okreku's weak effort can't sack Otuado, can't the president of Ghana sack Otuado himself? Kebodi and Abisa this question. Ayiru the mum oben day. Continental, mamenya this yes, graduation. Yeah, a bass. So we me am a young so for pa and graduation a bass into Reverend George Coleman Asante. Reverend George Coleman Asante. Reverend and or graduation no a bass no graduation as a reverend no reverend there what the can graduate that name and udonichim eja SG more a cotton hole yes and graduation bass into reverend ma ye more basso yame insha na onye okese pa ma me line no so ma me nche wonka or say I believe all is well kwagusafo e wotoro no kwagu ejana dum bibia 03224 9035 0243114497 and yene jovi and eye adwuma the reverend person me fan as sports presenter hello good evening